Have you ever felt tired, even after resting the whole night? You open your eyes, the sun is gently pouring through the curtains. Birds are singing somewhere far off, but your body still feels heavy. Your back aches a little. Your legs don't want to move just yet. And even though you've been in bed for hours, you're still not truly rested. This isn't just about getting older. It's about how sleep changes, how it quietly slips away from us as the years go by. You see, sleep after 60 becomes something sacred, not just a pause between 2 days, but the very space where our body repairs, our mind resets, and our heart finally finds peace. There's a reason doctors call sleep nature's medicine, because when it's deep and unbroken, it heals what even pills can't. I've known folks who were once full of energy, working in gardens, walking miles every day, and then suddenly they began to slow down. Not from age, but from years of not sleeping well. And yet, the moment they began honoring sleep, real sleep, the kind that wraps around you like a soft blanket and lets the world melt away, something beautiful happened. Their eyes grew brighter, their memories sharpened. They started humming to themselves again. There's something almost magical about that. I remember a quiet afternoon with my cousin Diane. She's 68, lives in a small home by Lake Michigan. She poured us both tea and said with a little smile, "I don't need fancy creams or vitamins anymore. I just need my 8 hours and the world feels right again." And I knew exactly what she meant, because when sleep comes gently, it doesn't just rest the body, it softens the soul. You begin to worry less, breathe deeper, forgive yourself more easily. That's what I want you to know. You haven't lost your strength. You haven't lost your spirit. You're simply tired, and your body is calling for something deeper than rest. It's asking for healing. And the beautiful part is, it's never too late. Even if you've been sleeping poorly for years, even if your nights feel long and restless, there is still hope, still time, because no matter how old we are, our bodies remember how to rest. They just need us to slow down and listen. There's a quiet truth about growing older. Our days may slow down, but our minds don't always follow. They carry memories, old conversations, unfinished worries, and sometimes they carry them right into the night. You might find yourself lying in bed at 2 a.m., not because you aren't tired, but because your thoughts refuse to rest. That's the part no one warns us about. That sleep after 60 becomes less about exhaustion and more about surrender. It's not about forcing sleep, but inviting it gently, patiently, like welcoming an old friend back to the porch. And that invitation doesn't begin at midnight. It begins hours earlier in the way we treat our evenings. Have you noticed how certain habits follow us quietly? Leaving the lights too bright, watching loud news before bed, sipping coffee too late in the day. Small things, but they speak loudly to the nervous system. And our body listens. It listens when we dim the lights after sunset, when we take a short, slow walk after dinner, when we close the day with something kind, a poem, a prayer, a memory that makes us smile. There's a man I know, Mr. Walker, lives alone now, after losing his wife 2 winters ago. He told me he started lighting a candle every night before bed, just one small flame by the window. He said it helps him feel less alone, like the night is softer, less heavy. And since then, he's been sleeping again. Not all at once, not perfectly, but enough to feel human again, enough to feel here. And I think that's what many of us are truly searching for. Not just sleep, but rest that means something. Rest that gives us back our mornings, that makes coffee taste warm again, makes us want to step outside and feel the sun on our cheeks. Because without real sleep, even the beautiful moments feel distant, like watching life through a frosted window. But with it, your world returns to color. Your mind begins to hum again. Your heart grows softer. That's the power of sleep, not just to restore, but to remind you who you are, beneath the tiredness. Someone still alive with stories, still full of light, still capable of joy. And it all begins with the courage to slow down and trust that your body knows the way back. Some nights, and the silence feels louder than the day, you lie there, eyes open in the dark, and everything you thought you'd forgotten comes whispering back. Old joys, old aches, the faces of people you miss. And still, sleep does not come. But here's something I've learned. Sleep doesn't respond to control. It responds to care. Like a child afraid of the dark, it needs comfort, gentleness, trust. Because after 60, sleep isn't about escape. It's about returning to your rhythm, to your breath, to the quiet parts of you that don't need to prove anything anymore. There's no race now, no clock to beat, only the slow, sacred unfolding of a life well lived, and a night that asks nothing of you except to let go. And when you do, when your body surrenders, when your mind finally lays down its guard, healing begins, the kind of healing that renews the heart, that lifts the fog from your thoughts, that gives your joints a little more ease, and your spirit a little more light. It's not a miracle pill. It's not something you buy. It's something you give yourself, a gift, a choice, to say, tonight I rest, tonight I heal, and if tonight isn't perfect, that's okay. Just the intention to rest is a beginning, and beginnings, even small ones, still hold power. If this video brought you comfort, if it reminded you of something true inside yourself, I'd be so grateful if you gave it a like. If you'd like more gentle wisdom like this, go ahead and subscribe. And if you've ever struggled with sleep or found a small way to make peace with the night, share it in the comments. You never know who your story might comfort. And as you lie down tonight, remember this: you are not just older, you are wiser, you are worthy of rest, and you are still becoming. Close your eyes, dear friend. The night is here to hold you. Sleep well.